Suppose what Oscar believed in as he died, in spite of your protestations, suppose it's all true, and you walk up to the pearly gates and you are confronted by God. What will Stephen Fry say to him, her, or it?
I will basically, what's known as theodicy, I think. I'll say, bone cancer in children? What's that about? How dare you? How dare you create a world in which there is such misery that is not our fault? It's not right. It's utterly, utterly evil. Why should I respect a capricious, mean-minded, stupid God who creates a world which is so full of injustice and pain?
One of the things about Abrahamic tradition is the Abrahamic traditions didn't really develop a concept of karma.
Yeah.
It's not really like in Hinduism it's much easier for them to grasp these things. But there's certainly an element working. When people say, the Quran, for instance, says, no soul bears the sins of another soul. Ibn Arabi said that that's only in the next world. It's not in this world. That people do bear the sins of other people. The Quran also says, beware of tribulations that don't just afflict the innocent, but that don't just afflict the guilty, but afflict the innocent as well. Yeah. And so, first of all, suffering, we learn a great deal from suffering. And I'm not going to justify the heinous crimes and these things, but and this is for some people very, very glib response to the suffering, but free will is a package deal. You know, there's people that say, oh, why didn't God smite that person who was going to shoot those children at Sandy Hook Elementary School? Well, why didn't he break your hand when you were cheating on your tax returns? You know, why didn't your tongue suddenly be paralyzed when you were telling those horrible lies to your wife? It's a package deal. And so, in that way, much of what we see in human suffering is from what our own hands have wrought. And that's very much a Quranic motif. And this is why Muslims historically were not as troubled. Now you can say, well, what about the children? They didn't deserve to do that. We're the caretakers of the children. And that's again free will. We are the caretakers. So when the atheist says, where's God in all this? Our response is, where are God's people?
Yeah. And in some ways, I mean...
Like we have moral responsibility.